Who is there? Good evening, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a while I came live. This evening I decided to, even if the network is not so good, I still wanted to because I miss you guys. Good evening, Sister Favor, Queenette. Now, no mind this my hair. When I tie like this, they don't dark now. It's past 11 already. I was supposed to be on bed. Good evening, Sister Ebony. Good evening, Oyimba. Lovely. Good evening, Miss Mirabel. Good evening. Good evening, Adefule. I hope I called your name right. I don't know. But hopefully I did. Good evening, Sister Joy. Good evening, Princess. Love you too. Thank you so much for joining in. Now, today I don't have a question or a topic to treat, but this is what we're going to do this evening because it's quite late. I'll be taking questions. All right, so I'm going to open the ground for people to ask questions freely, and let's see how many people we can answer. All right, that's what we're going to do. Abi, don't say longest time. Yes, so something good is coming. I told you guys the last time that something good is coming, and very soon I'm going to show you guys that good news. And this time, Sister Joy is going to focus on this full time, okay? Full time. No more working, no more going. I will just be on this full time. That's just nothing coming. So you guys shouldn't worry. There's a good news coming. Okay, so let's see who has question. Where is the first question? Any kind of question, any form, okay? In any kind of case, I'll be answering it. No limit. Moreover, it's late now. No limit. All right. So let's see who has the first question. Just good. Hey, darling Sheena. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, you're still awake. Good evening. Let's see. It's what's going to do because it's quiet today. How to check if questions arise from going to open the ground. Okay, now you guys shouldn't worry who the first person is or the second person is. It really does not matter. Sister Dora, you're not asleep yet. Good evening. Now let's take the first question. We have a first question here. I'm not going to miss anybody's question. I'll try as much as possible to answer all the questions, but if we don't, we'll stop from there and then we'll start again from another day. All right. Now the first one: can fibroid be cured without CS? Now it depends on the kind of fibroid and it depends on the position and also the size. Okay, there are several types of fibroid. There are 4 of it, and the one that is more dangerous is that one called submucous. All right, that one is really dangerous. That one can be really bad for your fertility. That one I do advise you to go and remove it, because this one, if it get that big, you can start having this mucus. Yeah, I'm putting like that, not mucus. How would I explain them? It has this fluid inside that makes it become huge, big, and this one is kata hormone, all right, which is the one you have to go and remove. But for the other ones, like intramural, these things are being grown from your hormones. The minute a woman hormone become imbalanced, you start having things like fibroid, that kind of intramural fibroid. They tell you, oh, don't worry, it's outside the uterus, is nothing to worry about. You get pregnant. But really, these things can affect your hormone. And the minute they affect your hormone, it becomes a problem for you to get pregnant. Not that I'm saying that a woman cannot get pregnant with a fibroid. You can. You can get pregnant with it. In fact, a lot of women get pregnant with it that after they are ready to give birth, they just use the operation and they remove it while bringing out the baby. All right. But this person has to eat right. There are lots of things you don't have to do. Take, for example, the one for the intramural fibroid. When you want to get rid of it, you have to balance the hormone. If you don't balance the hormone and you use everything, my sister, it will be as if you're not using anything. In fact, it will be as if the fibroid itself is growing more. So balance your hormone. Take away red meat. Stop eating red meat. Anything that has to do with red meat, remove it. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Eat things that contain omega, because omega-3 helps you with fibroid, especially intramural. You can get omega-3 from catfish. You can get omega from flaxseed. You can get omega from chia seed. All right? So it depends on which fibroid, the size, and the position it is. Okay, so I hope that one was a little bit explanatory to you. Let's go to the next one. Please, I use Clear Blue Ovulation Kit today, and I got steady smiley face. Please, when will I have sex for a baby boy? Sorry, sister, I laugh on this question. The reason why I laugh is this. We African women still have that mentality, thinking that it is the woman that gets the pregnancy with the male child, which is not so. It is your husband that has to give you that Y chromosome to make a male child. Every woman releases an X chromosome. By the time the man releases X chromosome in his sperm and then fertilize the egg, it becomes female. If the man does not have much Y chromosome, you feel born like 5-6 girls before you go think of having one boy. So don't put the pressure on you that you test and it's in, you don't know when to have sex for a male child. The male child does not come from you. It comes from your husband. You know, men who have things like low motility, morphology issue, maybe they tell you it's 40% instead of 50 or 60 or above, or it's 30%. Not that they cannot get you pregnant, but the fact that the Y chromosome are very, very small in it, which means out of 100 million that they release, if it's now only 2Y, they're inside. And before the 2Y go get to where the egg the eggs already fertilize it. And probably the Y does not even have enough speed to get to where the eggs are. It become weak before they get there. So sis, don't think about it that you're the one not producing a male child. All right? Tell your husband to go for test. Let him check his sperm. It's very important. Because if the man's sperm is not okay, the egg go select him. Even if the woman make the smiley face they show, like this, the smile they read, the egg will still select it. All right? So I hope that was explanatory enough. Let's go to the next one. Mommy Joy, a friend told me soybeans milk prevents ovulation. Is it true? No, not true. Totally not true. All right? So, I'm pregnant and scan is not saying it. Okay. Now, there are 2 chances. All right? There are 2 chances that you're pregnant. Yeah, it happens. That you test yourself on urine strip and they show you, boom, you're pregnant, pregnancy thing. You go for blood, they tell you nothing is there, or maybe you go for scan. First of all, it depends on how many weeks you are. If you're pregnant and you're just 2 weeks old, your scan will not see anything. They're not going to see anything because why? The thing is still a blood and it's still developing. For some people who have low blood, let me explain something to you guys. Sorry, ma, sit down way. You see some women, they will be saying their blood count are very low. A pregnant woman blood count, you're supposed to start from that 400 and upwards, but their own is like 300 or 200, which actually make the conception of a baby, like when the pregnancy is growing, it takes time. Instead of your pregnancy to be 1 week, it will be counting days, which means slower. So if you think within you that, okay, I got pregnant, my pregnancy is supposed to be around that 2 months already, and you go for scan and they tell you nothing is being found, hang on. If you go another 4 weeks or 8 weeks and they tell you still nothing is being found, it can also be an ectopic pregnancy. It could be an ectopic pregnancy, so you have to really go for a watch. Go for transvaginal scan, not just the one that they put the gel on your stomach and then they show it. No. You wouldn't say like that. Do a transvaginal scan. Transvaginal would show. Even if it's an ectopic pregnancy, it will show. Which we all know that ectopic pregnancy can be life-threatening. Because these babies are growing on your tubes instead of the uterus where they're supposed to be. All right, so I hope I've been able to answer that. Let's get to the next one. I'm so sorry. I just said make I do this video like this because it's been a long time. All right, it's been a long time. What causes miscarriage? We have done IUI and laparoscopy. Okay, there are so many things that can cause miscarriage. especially for women, the common one is your hormones. You can get pregnant if you have hormone imbalance, but the most thing that this hormone imbalance causes is, for one, for your baby not to develop, two, for you to have continual miscarriage. Continual miscarriage. You need to go and run a hormone profile test. It's what I always tell all of my followers. Your scan would not show your hormones, because this thing has to do with bloodstream that goes from your brain to your toe. It gives signal to every part of your body, especially your brain. Especially your brain. You see, if your brain, they release some kind of signal, then they make some women go feel like, say, I am feeling pregnancy symptoms. But you're not pregnant. Your hormones might be imbalanced. Go and check your hormones. They are important. All right, so do that. Now let's see. Please, ma, can toilet infection stop menstrual flow? Yes, infection can stop menstrual flow, but how will I put it? Possibly not toilet. STD can stop it. Sexual transmitted infection disease can stop it. But if your infection has been in your body for long, yes, it can stop it. Why? Because this infection goes directly from your vagina, and they go there and they form this whitish kind of thing, thick discharge, you know. They stay inside. You might be seeing it from your vagina coming out and you think they are coming out. No, they go there and they block your tubes. They could just block them where the blood's supposed to pass. So if you don't treat it, it can cause you to not menstruate. So go and treat it. And also hormone imbalance. Remember, infection can cause you to have hormone imbalance. It happens. It happens. All right. Now let's say, where did we stop? Okay, here. Natural remedy for hormone imbalance that reoccur every month. You see, for hormone imbalance, I always say something, and that is, for you to balance your hormone, you need to eat 45 different fruits and vegetables per day, which basically we humans cannot. Okay, even goats wey like to live, you know, if you chop 45 different types. But that is what you need. That's why we always tell you, don't allow your hormones to become imbalanced before you start incorporating fruits and vegetables. Because if you leave and make it scatter finish, you can't say you won't repair them. It takes time. That is why I always tell women, go and get Juice Plus capsules. Why? Because it's there to help you bridge the gap. It's there to help you fill up that space. Even if you're that type that wake up in the morning and you don't have time to do the smoothie thing, you don't have time to cook. You know, some people are like that. They don't have time to cook. They don't have time to even sit down and eat, because Europe is quite, in fact, stressful. We'll put it like that. It's stressful. We are here. You should get my point when I mean stressful. But you taking the capsules would help you bridge the gap. If you continue to have hormone imbalance anymore every month, it means that you actually need these capsules. You need the fruits and vegetables. You might be eating it, but it's not enough. Why? Because the hormones are already scattered. The hormone don't scatter already. Even, you know, some people, when I tell them, go and get it, they're like, is this the only thing I can use? It's not because it's the only thing you can use, but it's the only thing that can help you fast. Every month you leave yourself, the hormones get scattered more. Every single month. Can't imagine when your hormones have to reset every 90 days. Within 90 days, if you don't eat right, it gets worse. Your prolactin can be at range of 25, and they tell you it's not high, but you have to watch it. Within 90 days, if you don't do anything, it can go to 100. That is how hormone reacts. That's why now they see why they shout, go eat fruits and vegetables, you guys should get this, get it. Not because I know that it's not expensive. It is. I know that it is expensive. I try as much as possible to even help some people get it. But in Anona, I do not finish 50,000 followers. Bessie had not finished 50,000 followers. But if you want something to put your body in place, say yes, so I eat this to make it bridge the gap. That is the only thing that can help. All right. So let's go to another question. Okay, I think this one is the next one. Does Juice Plus shrink fibroid? Like I said earlier on about the fibroid thing, that if you have hormone imbalance, If you go through my page, you see even a woman that the thing happened to. This one will be saying that trying to teach. If you read the testimony, it will explain better. If you have hormone imbalance and you balance it, those intramural fibroid, mostly in a hormone imbalance, they cause them. If you balance it, all right, you see changes. The thing can start even reducing in size. Are you getting me? So I hope you understand. Please, ma, what can I use for PCOS and follicle with low measurements? All right, now, polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is PCOS, is hormone issue whereby your ovaries, your egg, they are releasing male androgen, male hormone. This PCOS, because your eggs release male hormone, it can make your menstruation even cease. Why? Because your body, they react saying, now waiting a man. PCOS can be treated, not that it cannot be treated. It can be treated. I hear people tell me, can this thing even go away? Yes, I'll tell you, it's not possible for it to go. It's something that stays forever. Now, lie, it can be treated. The minute you put your hormones in place, if you are overweight, which means you add weight, you got to lose that weight. What they make many people, they get PCOS, that's polycystic ovaries, where their eggs, they release man hormone instead of woman. And what they make them, they get that. One, now the minute your body mass index increase, your BMI is calculated from your weight and your height plus your age. If your body fat increase, it can cause you to have that. If you have an extra big tummy, it can cause you to have it. PCOS can happen in any stage of your life, even if you have given birth before. If you are the type that like to take too much sugary thing, it can cause you to have PCOS. Because people who have diabetes can even fall into that category of you having that polycystic ovaries. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Polycystic ovaries. Okay, some people are asking me for my number. Hang on, guys. Let me paste up this number here so I don't have to call it again. All right. +3 932 7311 6994. Okay. Let me paste this number here so I'll go back to all the questions because I don't want to lose any question. All right. I don't want to lose any question. So I'm just going to go back to where I stopped talking. Yeah, I think here. Yeah, this is the story I was. So, lose your weight if you're overweight, which would help you drastically. Make sure you eat healthy. Switch your carbohydrate to things that contain fiber. Fiber in the sense that if you want to make your swallow, no, they eat any swallow. No, they eat eba, no, they eat akpu. Because these things are more carbohydrates, which wasn't the case. Switch it to eating things like, you can even eat wheat. You can eat oatmeal. Those ones contain fiber. But if you want to make sure say that fiber increase, just get xylem hawks. Maybe take and they do swallow. You fit do cabbage swallow. You fit do carrot swallow. You fit do even potato swallow. Limit your sugar intake. In fact, run away from them. No need to limit. Run. Pick race. If you don't say sugar, they hungry you. Drink plenty water. Let me tell you guys one secret. When a woman craves for sugar, especially when she's not pregnant, not that is something wrong with your progesterone. No. Your progesterone can be low. And the minute your progesterone is low, get ready for PCOS. Cut off the sugar. Remove them. Switch your rice to either local rice or brown rice. People, they run. You see, sometimes I go wonder, I go say, why people, they run from our local rice? When the local rice actually contain more fiber than that Chinese one they buy from markets. It baffles me. It wonders me. But that's our local rice. A stone there inside. So all you need to do now, pick up the stone. No, come on the stone. It contains a lot of fiber. Because that is what you need. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. If you don't say you know if you eat the fruits and vegetables, get Juice Plus, make it bridge the gap for you. Meanwhile, they tell us, I know they find picking again. No. I am no longer looking for children. People will know me. I have 3 kids already. But you see that capsules, I don't stop it. I don't do a day without taking it. Health, now wealth, life, now once. the reach 2 times. Woman where they try to get belly, if you don't take care of yourself, 40 years no they take before they reach person, no. 50 years no they take before they reach person. So switch your diet entirely. It would help. You will see the changes in your body if you just can do that. That food you like a lot, like rice, all this stuff, stop eating it, because that food you like too much is the thing causing your problems. All right, so I hope I've been able to explain that of the low egg follicle measurements, which the follicles are low. Like I said, if you want to boost your egg quality, the quality of your egg, the follicles to get matured, add berries. Vitamin E are the things that help your egg quality mature. This same vitamin E now they help your skin, your hair, your nails. Your skin, your hair, your nails. If you are short of vitamin E, your egg go suffer and also your body self go suffer. If you like, you use bleaching cream tire, you no go work. All right, so eat things that contain berries. They would help you. Now let's see. I want drink water. Please, how can I restore my ovulation after my period? Now, if your ovulation is not coming, sis, it means you have hormone imbalance. I want to clear up an air, all right? I want to make you ladies understand 2 things. A woman who is not ovulating, which means you test yourself and there is nothing showing, it means you don't release egg. And there is nothing to boost there. You don't boost yourself to release egg. If you're not releasing egg, it means your hormones are imbalanced, which means your estrogen dominant is either low or super high. That is why you did not release egg. You don't boost yourself to release egg. If you don't balance your hormone and you define, I need something to boost myself to ovulate, I need something to boost myself to ovulate, my sister, you just double your matter. Because all the things where you they use say, I want to boost my ovulation, I want to boost my ovulation. If those things are not the things you're supposed to use, you just worsen the hormone that you have already, hormone imbalance you have already. You worsen it. Boosting of ovulation means you releasing egg, but not seeing the cervical mucus. It's totally different something. It's too different entirely. Let's understand that English. We can understand the 2 English difference. You releasing egg, you test yourself for it shows 2 red line, but that stretchy thing, they come up for your body, or they wet. Then you can boost. But if they see 2 red line, go and balance your hormone. All right, so I hope I've been able to explain that one. There is nothing like restoration. If your ovulations disappear, that you're not ovulating, go for hormone profile test. Sharply, fast. Carry your 2 slippers, dust like this. Make you enter road. Say now where you did lap. All right. Now let's go to the next question. What is the cause when someone have not seen her period for 6 months? That one a full-time hormone problem. Oh. If it's not hormone problem, if you are up to 40 something, pardon me. Yes. Wait, now children wahala. I had to go and attend to my daughter. I just heard a voice. This is motherhood for you. Easy. Children wahala. Now, let me go back to the question. Thank you so much. Someone sent me a star. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to answer all the questions, all right, guys? Let me just take it one after the other. Okay, anywhere we will stop, we'll continue. We're going to do this kind of midnight talking where I have this quietness and then we can, interact. I'll be trying to do this midnight teaching. Not teaching, to be question and answer. No worry. In our girl office, they come soon. I don't open my mouth. I cannot wait. Anyway, let's do this. When your period ceases for 6 months, it's either you have hormone imbalance, if you're not up to that 40s, 41, 42, and so on. It's either you have hormone imbalance, all right, that you have to go and check out because you are not pregnant, especially if your pregnancy strip is coming negative. Or if you're at that age, it could be menopause. You know, some women, when they don't reach 40 years, they have this short egg reserve. Let me put it that way. You have this low egg reserve that your menstruation might be coming in a year, but it can take, let's say, once or 2 times in a year because it takes time for the egg to develop. So if you take once or 2 times in a year, your menstruation will come, and then the following year, maybe 1 time, and before you know, it stops, menopause starts. So you have to watch exactly what age you are. If you know you are not up to this age, go for hormone profile. All right? Because there's something wrong with your hormone. It's your hormone that helps you menstruate at the right time. Your progesterone tells your body it is time for that egg to come outside, to menstruate, to bring the blood. Your estrogen tells your body it is time for you to release a new one because something like pregnancy or conception is going to happen. This is how your body works. So if one is out of place, you need to put it right. It's like a car. If one little screw leave the engine, the entire thing will knock. The full engine of the car will knock. That is how your body is. All right? High prolactin treatment. All right. Now, if you're having high prolactin, you want to get that Juice Plus capsules and the omega because you have hormone imbalance. And if you're having the discharge from your breast, use cabbage leaf. Cabbage leaf. You buy the cabbage. No cabbage. Now everybody get no cabbage. Yeah, it's everywhere in the world. Even in Africa, in Nigeria, now they do salad. Yes. When you buy them, you go open the leaf one. If possible, put it in the freezer so it no go spoil. Now, no say this leaf, they don't reach 2 days, 3 days, they will come get that old face color. So if possible, remove it one, put them in the freezer, and be putting it in your bra every 2 hours. Yes, take that one. Be putting it in your bra every 2 hours. Switch it every 2 hours. And you will notice say the thing go dey dry, while the capsules will be helping you to balance your hormone. All right? So I hope I've been able to explain that. Can I drink that spirulina stuff? Spirulina powder. All right. Now, it depends, sis. This is what I always tell women. Before you use anything, make sure you know what the problem is. And that's why I always tell you, go for test. If you know say your problem is boosting your ovulation, then yes, you can use the spirulina. Why not? You know it's after your menstruation for so days you use it, depending. All right? But if you have not gone for test at all, don't just use recipe because you see it. Because each recipe has a name, has a use. Let me put it that way. And if you don't know what you want to use it for, just because you want to get pregnant, you speculate and say, let me use this or use that one, you might worsen your case. You feel worsen now. All right? So that's why you need to check yourself before you use anything. It's important. What movement can one feel in her tummy on early pregnancy? Oh, my pregnant sisters. I have to do one pregnancy teaching. All these are our pregnant mamas in our group. I have to do a pregnancy teaching whereby I have to teach what you have to eat, what you don't have to eat when you're pregnant, what you have to do, how you have to. Yes, I have to do that because we have so many pregnant sisters among us now. All right, so now let's do this. The movement you get when you're pregnant, at the first trimester, which is the first 1, 2, 3 months, you might not feel anything. Don't get worried. If you never feel any movement, don't get worried. At the 4th month, you don't expect the baby to start giving you that kick of hand of all those videos you see. I'm not saying it's sweet, you know. The thing will just make you feel you don't expect it. Now, you can feel a little bit of tiny movement, like a little bit of movement of your bloating. Not that the baby is moving, but just a little bit of tiny movement. All right. At 5th month, you still feel the movement, but not that powerful. At 6 months, you start feeling the baby shake. At 6 months, I do it. I have 3 kids and I do it. All right. This is something that works. If you want your pikin to hear your voice when you born her, maybe, you know, when pikin, they just born her, they cry. I'm telling you, this is something that really works. Put it in trial. If you want your baby to recognize your voice when they are born, Start talking to them from 6 months. Start listening to music with them from 6 months. You see, from 6 months, your baby can understand you, your voice, even at 7 months. At 8 months, they can see the light in the room. All right? So, from 4 months and upwards, you start noticing those things. I know, it is sweet. Nobody can wait. All right, now, please, can someone take the recipe for blocked fallopian tubes during menstruation? No. You're supposed to do the recipe 2 weeks, 2 weeks, all right, for 2 weeks before your menstruation starts. And when your menstruation finishes, you then do the onion recipe, all right? So you cannot do it when you're in your menstruation, okay? Let's see. Sister girl, I miss you too. Okay, now, question to answer the questions for its victim. Who is performed in... Okay, now I don't understand this question. All right, this is my top fan. I don't understand this question. I hope you can help me. Rewrite it again because I don't understand the question well. Can a woman get pregnant after putting to bed and have not seen her menses yet? Yes, so that, you see, that thing is a stupid, tricky something. I got pregnant with it and I had a miscarriage. All right. I'm not to say we were with the teaching now. We don't pass through things. We all pass through hell. Most of our things are the things we come and use as experience and teach you guys. All right. Even me, when I see for you, I passed through hell for childbearing, miscarriage. I've been awaiting. I've passed through it also. Now that thing can be really tricky in the sense that if you're the type that probably get pregnant and you give birth, and after giving birth, you are the type that when you're breastfeeding, your menstruation don't come. And it stays like that for 1-2 years. You can fall pregnant. You wouldn't even know. This kind of go do you where you say, girls, get that volume down. And it's late. All right? Get that volume down, it's late. Get the volume down, it's late. Now, that can be really trickish. You get pregnant and you not know. For 3 months, you wouldn't even get the symptoms. That's the truth. You not go feel them. Why? Because you are breastfeeding. If you're breastfeeding, you wouldn't feel it. I was like that 2 months and nothing. I don't even know say I get belly. Because you are not menstruating. Don't think because you just gave birth, your body is not open to get pregnant again. It is open. It is. So yes, you can get pregnant like that. Possible, 100% possible. All right? Does fibroid grow back after surgery? Yes, it does. Especially when you don't balance your hormone, it does regrow. Like I said before, if you're having that kind of intramural fibroid and you go for the operation and you don't balance your hormone, there's still a root there, which means it can regrow again. All right? It can definitely regrow again. So what you do is this. You've gone for the operation, put your hormones in place so that it will not bring out that root again. Okay? Now, let's see. Next one. I don't understand the question. Sister Haida, please rewrite that question. I don't understand it. Okay. I'm pregnant and scan is not seeing the baby. What is the cause, please? I think I answered that already. I think I did answer that already. Is goat meat also red meat? Yep, goat meat is red meat. Okay, so let's see. What kind of food can one be eating for weight loss apart from fruits and vegetables and supplements? Now, I don't use supplements for weight loss, but I do advise you to use booster. All right, and you should also watch the times you eat. Tell you what, you want to lose weight, you need vegetables and fruits. That's the truth. Because you have to cut a whole lot of food, and what you're going to use to substitute is the vegetables and fruit. So there is no day you can do without vegetables and fruit. You just cannot. It's something that's supposed to be part of you. Part of you. All right, so you want to lose weight, you can send me a message on my number. I have this shred 10 going on now that people just started 2 weeks ago and they're already losing 2 kg and so on. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start posting testimonies. Okay, I cannot wait to start posting testimonies. So you can send me a message, and if you want to join, I'll tell you the rules and regulation. Definitely, you have to post your food every day, so we'll be able to watch your food. If you're making any mistake, we'll tell you. All right, so send me a message on my number anyway. Can I eat assorted meat? I have fibroid. Now, assorted meat is okay because it's nothing. It has no nutrient. That's the truth. Our shaki, but more roundabout. What do I call this other one? Edo. No, Edo is liver, so Edo is good. Liver and kidneys are good. But you see the other ones, they are without nutrients. They are nutrients nothing. If you want to eat, if you have fiber, eat fish, especially catfish. I'm telling you, I don't know what the catfish contain. As catfish be so we take and the joke for it contains omega-3 we be say. You see, even when they try to burn self, you can still eat it. Switch to fish, switch to chicken. All right, be on the safe side. It's very good to stay on the safe side. Stay on the edge. Don't choke yourself into problem. All right. So let's see. What is the really time for you to meet your man and get pregnant? When you're ovulating, of course. And if it's possible that you just get married, do it every day, my sister. At least never tire you. And I don't mind me. I'm just having fun this evening. Okay? If you're not tired that you just got married, darling, do it every day. Why not? But if you know you cannot do it every day, just target that your ovulation day. It's very important for you to check your ovulation. Check your ovulation so you know when to play it safe. See, let me tell you one thing about this ovulation thing. When you're ovulating as a woman, it gives you the guarantee that you can get pregnant and you can give birth to a child. Because some men claim that, you are the one with the problem. Now you get the problem. Now you make me never get picky. Now you do. See, my tell you something. If a man never follow you go hospital, go check himself. Don't ever accept that you are the one with the problem. As long as you are ovulating, your ovulation, they show to red, like your follicles are reading, make the man go test. Your ovulation guarantee you that you can get pregnant. It is only when the sperm is low that the egg will select it. All right? So it be like a one-way ticket of every month so they get as a woman. Okay, let's see. Please, can you join spirulina, dates, flaxseed, chia seed, protein powder, and berries together and drink? It depends on what you're doing with it. Like I said, spirulina powder is not something you use every day, except if you have thyroid problem. But if you don't, you should use it only after your menstruation. All right? And make sure you're ovulating before you use it to boost your ovulation. Okay? Now, the next question. I think they try to answer all these questions. I think I'm trying. I'm pushing these questions forward. We're going. Is plantain flour healthy? Yes, perfectly healthy. Contains iron, so it's good. I have answered this. Please, I did scan and they didn't get my. They didn't. I think I have to rephrase the question. Please, I did scan and they didn't my baby. All right, maybe they didn't see. Okay, but I'm 4 months pregnant. Please, ma, what could be the cause? Now, if you're 4 months pregnant and the baby has not been revealed and scanned, I would advise you to go and check if it's an ectopic pregnancy. All right, because ectopic pregnancy would show on your strip, would show on your blood, but it would not show inside the uterus when they are running scan. Just to be very sure, go and run an ectopic pregnancy. All right, go and check if it's an ectopic pregnancy so they get it out because it's life-threatening. Ectopic pregnancy, they kill. It be like picking where they grow for tube, and I know say every day, every single day, this baby is growing. As you're feeding him, he's growing. Ectopic pregnancy can damage a tube. And this tube is the thing that makes you ovulate. Now, this kind of thing, they make some women, they only one tube for life. Which we know one tube does not even guarantee you getting pregnant immediately. Because with one tube, you know, that tube can wait 6 months before anything releases from it. That's how this thing works. You can wait 6 months. The 2 tubes wey God put for your body now, because me one work 3 months, the other one go work 4 months, the other one go work 3 months, the other one go work 4 months. That's how the thing they do. But if one scatter, maybe for the first 3 months you not even ovulate, you not even feel anything. And then the next 4 months you start noticing that you're ovulating, and the next 3 months again you notice that you're not ovulating. All right, so please go and check up. It's important. Okay, now we have this question in Italian. I don't know if I read it in Italian, then I'll try to translate it in English for people. Ciao, io vivo in Italia. Se un tuba è chiusa, che si può fare? Ah, okay. Now, she lives in Italy, her tubes are closed. What can she do? All right. Now, I hope she understands English because I don't know how to explain this. I hope you understand English. Now, if your tubes are closed, you want to go through my page. There's this recipe for blocked tubes that I taught that you use for 2 weeks before your menstruation, all right? And another one after your menstruation finish. So you get it. It's just 5 ingredients, simple. These are things you have in your house. You get lime, the green lime. The green lime, not lemon. Take note of that. Lemon is different. It's a yellow one. The green one's very small. They are the green lime. The green lime, you get ginger, you get clove spice. We all have this clove spice in Africa. It's everywhere, all right? That one that looks like a Kai. I don't know if you stand up. No, what kind of show now? Anyway, it's on the video. You get the lime, the ginger, the clove spice, the garlic, yeah, the bay leaf, okay, and bay leaf. The recipe is there. Just go through my page and you see the recipe to unblock tube, okay? Now, let's see. Please, with uterine adenoma, I think that's adenomyosis, is milk good or almond milk? I would advise you to go on almond milk, all right? Almond milk is better. Is better, all right? When someone go for hormone profile test, can it show if you have fibroid? No, it does not show if you have fibroid. Now, this is how this fibroid thing happens. Tomorrow I'll be teaching on fibroid at Mama Atalaku's page. We have to go there. Now go follow me, do it. We travel down there to Cameroon. All right, so my followers go follow. I'm going to share it on the page anyway. But let me tell you this thing about fibroid. You say fibroid, it does not show in your hormones, all right? It does not show. It shows in your scan when they put that a camera inside your stomach and they see it, or maybe the transvaginal thing. But before it starts growing, there is a hormone that is imbalanced. Mark my word, if you have fibroid, go and do this hormone profile test and check your estrogen level and your progesterone level. Which one is high or low? And get back to me. It is always one of those two that is either high or low before that thing start growing in you. Fibroid, it does not cause from your egg. Fibroid, your menstruation does not cause it. All right, the bleeding from your menstruation does not cause it. It causes from when your hormones become imbalanced. Because now 2 more, it will start to grow by itself. It will start to raise the head up by itself, even when nobody has it today. All right, so do a hormone profile test and run a pelvic scan. My baby was growing in my tubes and the doctor said we have to take it out. They did the surgery, but after 2 weeks, it shows that I'm still pregnant. All right. Now, is it that your urine strip shows that you're still pregnant or the blood test? Because if your body still shows you're pregnant, it's exactly what I say. You see, when you lose a pregnancy, your body can still feel like that, especially when it comes to ectopic. Your body can feel like that. If you don't balance your hormone, which means bringing your body to the way it is before, it takes time for this kind of people to get pregnant. Ectopic pregnancy is what I was saying before. It is life-threatening and dangerous. As much as you want to get pregnant, is nothing. Even me, I'm not praying for my enemy to get her. Enemy, I'm not praying for her. Because this thing is dangerous. All right? So balance your hormone. Balance it. Okay? Now, wait, these questions don't mix together. Don't go through them. Where was I? don't know where they again. Okay, let's start from here. What is the cause after menstrual? You got the sharp pain on your lower abdomen. All right, there are two things. It could be that you are ovulating after menstruation. 2-3 days, some women ovulate depending on your day cycle, and when you're menstruating you can get the sharp pain either from your lower abdomen or from one side of your tummy. It is normal you're ovulating. All right, it is ovulation cramp. You just need to test yourself, especially when you see that catarrh thing. Test yourself, okay? Test yourself. But if you test yourself and you're not ovulating, it could also be a sign of tube blockage. You need to watch it. You know, sometimes when tubes are blocked and your eggs are trying to pass through, it's like they are fighting it, and they push, and they push, and they push. You see yourself, you're going to feel the pain. You be human being now. All right? Now, how do you know you have hormone imbalance? Questions. All right, I'm just going to explain a few things. All right, let's see what our questions are. Because time don't go. Me, I won't sleep on time. I don't even know what the time is saying right now. I guess I'm going to check it later. Oh, okay. Oh my God, it's almost midnight. Wow. How do you know that you have hormone imbalance? Now, so many things. The first one you want to know about is your menstruation becoming irregular. You have irregular menstruation. You don't ovulate. You have excess weight, because when you have thyroid, you just see yourself adding weight even when you're not eating. That's a symptom of thyroid. You can have continual bloating, which means gas in your stomach, gas for your belly, breeze for your belly. You can have it, continual bloating. You can feel that pregnancy symptoms, and then you notice that you're not pregnant. You can start feeling pregnancy symptoms even when you are menstruating. All these things are part of it. Your body feeling as if it's always tired. All these things are part of it. Continual headache can be a sign of you having progesterone issue. All these things are part of it. Put it there. All right. So for you to know that you have hormone imbalance, go and run a hormone profile test. Where are they, for? Where are they? Thank you so much for all those sending me stars. Like, just star senders. Let's see. We have Olori. Thank you so much. Sylvia. Thank you. Sister Cynthia. Oh, thank you very much. Almost Miss Nikki. Oh, you're even you, sister. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for the stars. Anyway, let's see if we can take other questions. Where was I? Yeah, this thing don't mix up. Okay, I'm going to just go from beginning and see. Man, I know verse, so I'm going to go from beginning again and look for the questions. Can Juice Plus and berry capsule treat imbalanced hormone? Now, Juice Plus capsules, the trio comes with the berries, so you're not buying the berries apart. Let me just clear that first. When you get the capsules, you get green, the vegetable, the fruit, and the berries together if you're buying the trio. And if you want to buy the omega, you can buy it on separate. All right. Now, the capsules help you in balancing hormone in the sense that the cause of you having imbalanced hormone is you not eating that balanced diet, which means you're not eating that fruit and vegetables at all. But the minute you start eating it, your hormone stay in place. You see, if you go through my page, this one are people's testimony, not mine. You see people who would even use it 2 months and boom, they are pregnant. How come? For just fruit and vegetables. That is the work of fruits and vegetables. Your fruits and vegetables are the things that give you mineral throughout the day, your daily self, to protect you from oxidative stress that kills the egg and damage sperm and damage your entire system. Oxidative stress, now they kill a lot of us for here. If you notice some women go come Europe, they tell you, since I came to Europe, my menstruation has been misbehaving. Since I came to Europe, I have not been able to menstruate. Since I moved here, I have... Why? The stress all they pass for you now, moi moi. Some women, they wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock, they go work. Now, moi moi. Some, they do night. Now, moi moi, not moi moi. All these things, they affect your egg. No matter the amount of money they pay you, my sister, now your egg, they damage you. May you know, say, woman, 40 years like this, menopause, don't they ring for him. I am here, I am here, I am here. Now, very soon. All this stress, all this thing. Plus, you go even do all this stress finish. Some women who pass through this stress, and then they go house, their husband go, they fire them, talk. You never born, no. You never born, no. This one just born, no. That one just born, no. You go add that one, join them for yourself. Putting pressure on your head. Every night and day, now kneeling down, crying, God, hear me. You see, God, now once you need to pray to and go hear, you don't need to tear the ceiling down or cry the entire life come out. But because of pressure, we turn it to what? To something we do consistently every night without sleeping. You don't know, say if you know they sleep, they affect your egg too. As they affect your egg, now so they affect your body, your hormones. This is how it works. You need something to help you bridge that gap. We know it's not easy in life. Nobody can say you won't stop walking. You cannot stop walking now. You cannot stop walking. You still need to go walk. People for home go see they call you until you're there abroad. You got to send. But as life go on, that's why you need to protect it. It will be your own. Not be this skin, no. Not be to they look shiny for body. Not be to they bleach. Not be to they do the beautiful makeup. Not be to they, you understand? Not be to they wear the most expensive clothes. Protect your air quality as a woman. Because even if you go outside, say you won't go do IVF, because I hear women, there's IVF out there. They do it now. Even if you go outside, go do IVF. If not be your own egg they use, no say no be your picking. Because the DNA is not there. Using another person's egg, the DNA is not the same thing. You be young girl, protect your egg. You are not ready to get married or get pregnant. Keep your air quality alive. You be woman who don't born before. You say you never ready to born again. You won't wait small. You won't still keep the air quality alive. Don't go take contraceptive to kill and finish. It's important, oh. It's important. Your hormone they balance now is better. Because if you don't keep them well, you don't take care of your hormones now, you don't go reach 40 years before you start to see menopause symptoms. It will not be up to 40 years. When we know medically na 50 years menopause starts. Alright? So, yes, it helps you to balance your hormone. Is organic rice good? Yes, definitely it's good. Is Nigerian rice good? It's good. Nigerian rice now be our local rice now. I be Nigeria picking. When I look this when I pack for it. When I say local rice, it means that Nigerian rice are the mean. Local rice is local rice. Even burger back home, I never ate it, but now that's all I eat. You see? Huh? So now let's see. Please, can the onion juice still be taken after the proposed 15 days after menstruation? No. The onion recipe is supposed to be used just 15 days after your menstruation. All right, that's you finish menstruating today, and tomorrow you start for 15 days. Okay, that's how you use it. I gave birth with 2 children, but I deliver with CS. My last child is a year old. When is the right time for me to conceive again? Now, if it's your second cesarean section, I'll tell you to wait 2 to 3 years. Okay, no jump rush. Even me, na cesarean section at Ebon, I love it. Not because I had any complications, but I love CS. That's an easiest way to keep your vagina tight. It's the easiest way. All right. Who will be this? I'm coming, sweetie. I'm coming. 1 second. Give me a second. Let me just see. Who is this that is replying someone who they can't say for my page? It's making me angry when people... Okay. Yes, sweetie. What? Tell me.
But the mirror is scary.
Face it to the other side. Okay. All right. Yes, turn it around, brava. Where I stop, I hate when this phone, they drag me up and down. Oh my God. Okay. I think I will start from here. Thanks, dear. Your teaching has helped me. I followed your ovulation boosting recipe, and for just 1 month, my eggs were okay. I just tasted positive. Woo! See, Bella everywhere. In fact, the pregnancy news I'm hearing this time, plus giving birth, is not funny. This period, I'm not worry. I'm gonna go plenty for my leg. There are plenty. I could finish this work within my hand first, and then we'll focus. All right. Congratulations, sis. A big congratulations to you. I'm so happy. Where is this? Okay, I think I stopped here. Is apple cider vinegar good for weight loss when you have PCOS? Now, apple cider vinegar is good, but it's not something you should use on every day. This thing is acidic, know that. It's not something you use on daily basis. If you're using it, yes, you can use it maybe every day for 5 days and then you stop. If you want to use it like this for that PCOS, you should use it maybe 2-3 times in a week. That way, but not on daily basis for like 1 month, 2 months. You will kill yourself. Nah. Apple cider, these things are vinegar. Vinegar are very acidic. All right, know that. Now, okay. I have miscarriage last 2 weeks. I never know I was pregnant. How can I get pregnant now that I know? Okay. You see, so many women it happens like that. Even some kind of menstruation you see and you say, my menstruation delay and they came out. It can be a symptom of pregnancy. Out of 100% of women, 70% will get pregnant and not know and also lose it in miscarriage. Okay, now the reason is this: some pregnancy you don't get symptoms on them. Make I go back to our old mother's time. They say if you get pregnant with female child, get pikin, you know they feel am. You go even chop everything. All right, it's not a man pikin they disturb. Some women are like that. Now this is what you do. After your ovulation, before your menstruation comes, which means you have that 2 weeks wait to see if you're pregnant or not, you need to take it easy on yourself. After your menstruation and ovulation, you need to start on folic acid. Why? Because folic acid also prevents you from having miscarriage if your hormones are okay. Because your hormones need to stay okay. Know that. They prevent you. You need to take it easy until you test for that 2 weeks. Mostly for women when they get weakened cervix, you need to take it easy. Sometimes some women can get pregnant and they see that little stain of blood in their pants coming out frequently, small. It's a sign that you're pregnant. It's called implantation bleeding. A lot of women will see this and they'll feel like their menstruation is not running. They'll go use something. I want the menstruation to flow well. My menstruation is ceasing. It's a sign of pregnancy. Do not use anything. When you're on that 2 weeks wait, go on my page, look for the recipe for the 2 weeks wait, and base on it. Don't use anything and don't stress yourself. All right. So I hope I've been able to explain that. Now let's see. We'll answer 2 more questions and I'll go sleep for the night. Tomorrow night again we'll go start this. We'll continue. All right. I guess this time I do video, it makes me more calm. So we'll do 2 more question answer and tomorrow night again we'll continue from there. Does fibroid grow in all women? Yes, fibroid is in the body of all women. When I mean all, in the sense that it's not that it's in your body waiting for it to grow. No, the minute your hormone gets imbalanced, it will just pick up by itself. All right, so every woman gets them. It's common, and that's why I tell women keep your hormone okay, keep your hormones okay. Even this ovarian cyst of a thing, it can happen to all women. Some women get follicular cyst every now and then, every month. All right, so hope that is answered. What causes low egg and how to increase it? I think I've answered that kind of question before, so it's better you go back on the things I taught before. Okay, let's see. 2 more questions. Let me see one of those difficult questions that I've not been able. Let me go down. I'll go down. Let's go down and try to take questions from the last part. Okay. I started contraceptive 2 weeks ago. How dangerous? If you know you're trying to still get pregnant, don't use contraceptive. If you know you're a young girl out there still thinking of getting pregnant in future, don't use contraceptive. One thing about contraceptive is this. You see, there is no difference between someone who has PCOS and you going to use contraceptive. Why? Because the contraceptive you're taking, they are male androgen. It's like you forcing your ovaries to accept a man this thing. The same thing when they happen to person who get polycystic ovarian syndrome when they find to cure. Now you self they go put on yourself. So many women, the minute they are ready to get pregnant, it becomes a problem. Your menstruation start changing. Your entire body changes. You start adding weight. Why? Because you are telling your eggs to accept that they are male. So if you're trying to get pregnant still, do not, I'll repeat it again, do not use it. If you're a young girl, know how to calculate your ovulation and know the safe time to meet your boyfriend. Or if you know you don't know how to, keep away from sex. It's better. If you know say you know if you protect, or the guy tell you say, I cannot, I like it flesh and flesh. Darling, if you know say you dey pluck belle for him every time, keep yourself. It's better safe than sorry. Because if tomorrow comes and he's ready to get married to you and you are supposed to give him a child and you don't, you know go hear say now you dey pluck belle for him before, or now you dey try to prevent make the belle no come outside before. Now you go there at blame. So use your sense. If you're trying to get pregnant again, don't use it. Contraceptive is meant for people who are not ready to get pregnant again. Because later, you got to battle to detox it out from your body. You're going to need to detox them, which is not funny. All right? So, one more question, and that is it. My juice plus, sister, I can't wait. I know, sis. I know, no worry, you soon get them. Who is here playing tomorrow match? Sorry, this place is not meant for football. Last question for the day before I go out. Let's see. Okay, all right. Okay. But for me, you don't want to do omugwo. Sis, no worry. I go do your omugwo. You don't worry, yeah? Make this all this wahala way I did do. All this office wahala come off my neck finish. I am going to focus fully on the page. I'm serious, guys. Like, no more working, nothing. Just focus on this. Trying to help as many millions of women as I can. All right. Now, let me take this last question and call it a night. Yes. Please, what can I eat to boost ovulation? I'm a PCOS patient and I have changed my eating habits. Now, if you're a PCOS patient and you've changed your eating habits and you are menstruating, good night, sweetie. Good night. And you are menstruating, okay.
Good night.
Good night. Don't wake him up. My yoga is awake. Right. Let's take this last question.
Tomorrow, can I have more?
Yes, you can. Let's take this last question. Before my master go hear my voice jump up. Now, if you already change your diet, all right, and you are menstruating every month, which means your menstruation is coming every month without anything stopping it. It's important to, you need to make sure say your menstruation regular for 3 months, all right? And then you test yourself on ovulation, and the thing tests maybe positive, but you're not seeing that cervical mucus. Then you can use the spirulina recipe, okay? But if you not say the thing never start to come out, which means you test yourself, the eggs are not being released yet. Because it's important for that egg to come outside. If it's not being released yet, then you need to continue on your diet, my sister. I'm telling you, it would all pay off. You guys can see it like, why would this woman put in? See, all these things will pay off. You continue to eat fruits and vegetables, they will pay off. As long as you've switched your diet and your menstruation not they come by itself without using contraceptive or anything, they would pay off. All right, so I hope I've been able to explain. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. I wasn't really expecting much people to join in this night. To say it's late, it's 12 o'clock, nobody go there online. But since not like this, we could do one like this every night. I promise you guys that one. Yes, I can do night videos like this. If everybody's watching, I can do it. All right, so I'll join you guys live tomorrow on Mama Talaku's page. I'll be there live tomorrow, but after the live show, I'll come on my page again and we'll do this midnight chat talk. Okay, thank you so much for those people who sent me star. I wasn't really expecting it, but God bless you. Oh, thank you very much. How much does Juice Plus cost? Now send me a message on my number, all right, and then I'll send you the link. If you are in the place where they ship to, I'll send you the link and you can order. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for those who have even been contacting me. Madam, we've not seen you live. Thank you so much for getting worried. Good night. All right. And okay, I will. And one more thing. What was I about to say before I go? Nothing. Maybe I'll say tomorrow. All right. See you guys tomorrow at this time again. Get ready with your questions. This one is just going to be question segment. Every evening is going to be just question segment. Remember, taking questions and answering, taking questions and answering. All right. So have a wonderful evening. Have a lovely rest. Don't think too much. Don't put yourself on pressure. Sleep well. May you get the sounds. If I sleep as if the belly you don't get them. Are you getting me? Have a wonderful night, sweet dreams, and bye for now.